Welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel, and today this is the last of them, the 50th state in the U.S. 50 State Quarter Series, and that is Hawaii, of course. And we see the Hawaiian coin right here, the state side as they call it, the back of the coin. It says Hawaii 1959. Down here it says some words in Hawaiian, and I'm not going to try to pronounce them, but what it means is the life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness. And then if we look way down in here, we see that this is another one of the Don Everhart engravings, and he just did a great job on this. So there's 8 Hawaiian islands, and we can see them as we go out through here. And we see the Hawaiian monarch, King Kamehameha I, it is, stretching his hand towards the islands, kind of opening up and presenting the islands to us. Down here at the bottom it says 2008, E pluribus unum, which means, of course, one out of many. And that's the United States motto. We tip this one up and we see that it has copper nickel clad copper on it. We get to the front, we see that this one has a P on it, and that's for the Philadelphia Mint. This one's in pretty good shape. Down here at the very bottom, if we look at it, we see that there's 2 sets of initials on the front. There's a JF and a WC. JF for John Flanagan, WC for William Cousins. This is an incredibly good shape coin other than markings here. The Philadelphia Mint in 2008, they made 254 million of these. If you can get this to an MS-65, it's worth about $5. There's also another coin that comes out, the satin finish coin, which comes out in the uncirculated mint sets. And that coin is worth about $450, and they made about 745,000 uncirculated mint sets. At the Denver Mint in 2008, they made 263.6 million, so about $500 million between the two. Both of these quarters in MS-65 are worth about $5, and both of them in MS-65 satin finish are worth about $450 to $5. In addition, they made, of course, the San Francisco Mint coin, and they made that in 2 varieties. They made it in the clad variety, or the copper nickel clad copper, which we see here, and it's just sweet on the back of this. Don Everhart left so much space that you just get this really shiny beauty to these coins, and the King Kamehameha the First really pops out here. 2008, it says E pluribus unum, and if we look at this, we see that's pretty similar to the silver version, except the silver version actually pops out even a little bit more, and then we tip it up on its side and see that it's silver. These coins first came out in 1999, and that's when the first silver mint sets came out from the United States also. So the silver mint sets have kind of tracked the State Quarter Series from 1999 until 2008, and we still have them now, so they kept going, and they've been a really big seller for the United States Mint. How many silver ones did they make? Well, they made 1.2 million silver mint sets, and they made 2.1 million clad versions. The clad versions are worth $2 to $3. The silver mint set, $8 to $10 for one of these in a proof 65, the PR 65, not the MS 65. Now, the first state to come out in 1999, of course, was Delaware, and this is the Delaware State Quarter, 1787 it says on it, so you notice the difference there. The first state in the United States to come in was Delaware in 1787. The last state so far to come in was Hawaii in 1959. About 172 years difference between when the first state came and the last state came. And Alaska and Hawaii were the last 2 states to come in, and they came in together in 1959. There hadn't been one since 1912 before that, and I think that was the Arizona came in 1912. 47 years later, the last of the present United States. So first, let's put first and last right there. Upcoming in this series is a little outside the series, really, and it's called DC and the Territories. And that has the District of Columbia, and that's that great coin with Duke Ellington on it. We'll take a look at that. Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, U.S. Virgin Islands, and the Northern Mariana Islands. So in 2009, they actually came out with 6 coins instead of the 5 in the usual United States State Quarter Series. And then in 2010, they moved to the America the Beautiful quarter, starting with Hot Springs, Arkansas. Well, that's all we have today for the DC Coin World International Coin channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.